What is up, everybody? It's Marty, and we're gonna go over the 6-star raids. Now, I'm gonna focus more on the raids that you should be battling. Uh, any raid Pokemon that are not featured in this video are ones you should not even battle. You should completely skip them. This is only for the Pokemon that can give you a lot of Herbal Mystica, and that can drop all 5 of them. So with that, let's just hop into it. Okay, so first up, we have Amoonguss here. So we're not going to focus on its Terra type, it's just going to primarily be its actual moves. Those are the ones we're going to counter. So Amoonguss always has Spore, Foul Play, Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball. If these Pokemon have any extra moves and they're not noted, it's because we don't care about them. We're only going after the attacks that it actually has. So we're going to go with Klefki, Safety Goggles, and basically we're just going to go for a stored power. This is the moveset. The EVs, you know, max HP, max special attack if you want, or defense, whichever you choose. So basically the whole point of this is to not get hit and be virtually indestructible all the time, which ain't gonna happen. But with Klefki, Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, very good. Draining Kiss, you can restore your HP. Safety Goggles protects you from Spore, and you're gonna see that more into this. And yeah, just stored power, pretty simple. And if it happens to be a dark type, then you still have Draining Kiss, but then you have Dazzling Gleam. So by the time you use Calm Mind and Iron Defense and everything, Amoonguss will not be able to touch you at all, and you can just heal with Draining Kiss. And Metal Sound is just to put that extra oomph on top of it. Let's move on. Now, also, you can use Goldango. Goldango is unaffected by Spore and status moves. Now, this one, he will get bopped by Foul Play, but not like you think. He's able to crush Amoonguss, actually. So, let's move on. Annihilate. Annihilate can also do this. This is like an honorable mention. The only way you can do it, though, is when you bulk up, you have to heal yourself, so you gotta remember to do that. So let's just move on to Avalugg. Avalugg is pretty easy. It's one of the most easy ones. Heavy Slam, Icicle Crest, Ice Spinner, and the last move doesn't even matter what it has. And Goldango is going to be your Pokemon of choice. It's going to crush it, no problem, no questions asked. And also these Pokemon will also be able to crush this thing. So yeah, one of the easiest raids. Next we got Blissey. Blissey is also quite easy. It has Dazzling Gleam, Sing, Hyper Voice, Defense Curl. I bet you know what I'm going to use next. It's this guy. You're going to see this guy quite a bit. He's really that good. Vital Spirit protects him from going to sleep, and you guys know the rest. Also these Pokemon can beat it as well, so I just wanted to put a little variety in there. Next we got Titan. Titan's fairly simple because he doesn't have anything crazy. Body Slam, Ice Spinner, Yawn, Stomping Tantrum. You can see where I'm about to go with this again. Once again, Annihilate. Annihilate. This is why Annihilate is S rank. Next, Corviknight. A lot of people have issues with Corviknight, and he is difficult. Honestly, you could just skip him. You don't even need to battle him like that. But I like to accept the challenge. Now, it has Hone Claws, Drill Peck, Body Press, and Iron Head, and I believe it has Tailwind, which that doesn't matter. The main thing that makes this thing hard is its ability Mirror Armor, and Hone Claws together makes it quite hard to beat. However, if you use Slowbro, you should be able to deal a lot of damage and possibly kill it in one hit. Now, of course, if it's a dark type, Stored Power won't work, but Surf will be able to do it. So yeah, it's gonna be wanting to attack you other than do Hone Claws. So this is one Pokemon that could do it. Also, if you have 4 people, you could easily pick it apart, like just stop it from doing Hone Claws, and basically that's good game. So let's move on. Skeledirge is also another Pokemon. He's very underrated, and those are the moves I chose for him. He has Unaware, and that's basically it. Torch Song, Flamethrower, Slack Off, Sunny Day. Sunny Day makes it so even if he's a rock type or a water type, he's gonna do neutral damage because it increases fire type attacks by 50%. Also, you could try these guys if it does not have mirror armor. That's the only case. So Dashbun, or whatever this thing is called, Dashbun, it has Play Rough, Bite, Double Edge, and the last move doesn't matter because those are just the notable moves that I'm writing down. This is one of the easiest raids you can do. Goldango will easily crush this, no problem. So now we got Dondozo, one of the hardest ones to beat. Now he's interesting because he has Rain Dance. So he has Wave Crash, Order Up, Heavy Slam, Yawn, and I have just a thing to beat this clown. It is Slowbro. My bad, I stopped that. So Sword Power, Nasty Plot, Skill Swap, and Iron Defense. You're probably wondering about Skill Swap because if it has Unaware, you literally do, it's a best case scenario for you. You Skill Swap on the first turn, or you do Iron Defense, whichever one you want. But what happens is it completely negates its curse because it can use curse, which we're not really worried about because we have Iron Defense. But if it has Unaware, then you're in trouble, which is why Skill Swap would work, because then it gives you Unaware, so it doesn't matter if he's boosting after that. So I chose Slowbro. Next up we have Farigiraf. Farigiraf is pretty easy. I feel bad for this thing. Twin Beam, Hyper Voice, Low Kick, Uproar, and this Pokemon right here, Spiritomb, completely is immune to every single attack it does. You literally just sit there and Nasty Plot and Curse if you want, Stored Power, and you do Terra Blast normal, because if it is a Dark type, you're gonna have a bad time because this thing has no moves. So basically, pretty easy. Next, Garganical. This guy's easy as well, actually. He has Heavy Slam, Stone Edge, Salt Cure, and Body Press. You probably imagine who I'm gonna go with. Yes. Annihilate again. He's too good. He's just he's broken. Next up, Hippowdon. Same thing. It's just he doesn't really have any moves. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Yawn, and Ice Fang. Pokemon with Yawn are usually an annoyance. So we're gonna use Annihilate again with the Screech. Next up, we're gonna use his Cloth. This one's actually easy as well. Knock off Stone Edge, Rock Smash, and X Scissor. Once again, Annihilate. You just bulk up. That's basically it. 3 Gs after that. And these Pokemon too. You can try them all out. They all work. Next up, we got Orthworm. This guy is pretty funny. He's immune to ground. If he has the ability Earth Eater, but he has Iron Head, Earthquake, Smackdown, and Coil. Coil is really the one thing you want to worry about. But once again, Annihilate, because he has Focus Energy with a Razor Claw. He's able to do critical hits, bypassing all defense drops. Now, let's move on. Pelipper. Pelipper is interesting. Basically, it only has like 2 moves, Hurricane and Hydro Pump. Everything else is like Rain Dance and Supersonic. We have the perfect counter for this. We are going to be using Slow King with Own Tempo. Own Tempo prevents him from getting confused. So Hurricane and Supersonic does not work. It resists water, and we have Amnesia to increase our special defense and Nasty Plot. Go figure, Sword Power, and if it doesn't have, you know, if it's not dark, I mean, and if it is dark, you use Surf, and that's basically it. Next up, Slow King. Ice Shock, Surf, Flamethrower, Calm Mind. This thing could be annoying sometimes, but we're gonna go with Vaporeon. Water Absorb makes you immune to Surf, which is perfect. Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Haze. Haze, you could just like use that, get rid of all its stat boost. Torkoal, one of the easiest ones ever. We got Clear Smog, Lava Plume, Body Slam. Those are the only 3 moves it's gonna really be doing. And we have right here Armor Rouge, All Mind, Armor Cannon, Acid Spray, Substitute. Why is Substitute there? It protects you from Clear Smog, and it protects you from Yawn. So you Substitute turn 1, you use Calm Mind, and it's a good game after that. So we got Toxapex. He's the last one. We have a perfect counter for this. The moves that it's going to be using is Poison Jab, Liquidation, Chilling Water, and Pin Missile. It also has Toxic, but who cares, because we're going to be using Toxic Croak with a Covert Cloak and Dry Skin. It's easy to basically beat this down to the ground. Now, if it's a Poison type, then you might have trouble, or a Ghost type or something like that that resists these moves. You might have trouble, but at the same time, you should still be able to win. You can just switch the moves up to whatever you want. Swords Dance, and that's basically it, guys. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you drop a like to let me know. This took me so many hours to figure all this out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.